So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Franklin. They get 24 on that one. That's a Steeler first down. The handoff, it's Lloyd. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So after... Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw from a... the ball comes out. One of the Giants has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that away.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Tracy, set. Diamond.
On play action, here's Levis. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
22 in. Hey, like 13. Like 13. Hold on, 22 Rita. 29's down. 22 Rita. Set.
From the gun, it's Levis. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hold on, like 90. Set.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Like 46.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Hold on, 0-0.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down. A tight end in motion now. They'll stay on the ground. And the Giants are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
Like 5-4. Odd. Like 5-4.
He'll try to run this one in. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Steelers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. A quick slash taken by Lamb. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake filled. First half continues. To the air once more is McCarthy. That's complete. It's Lloyd. 2nd and 11. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And that's gonna be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing again is McCarthy. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. York's kick is good. And the Steelers get their first points of the game.
Personal foul.
They trail 14-3. So the mistake there, the roughing. Field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down.
60 by 6.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Let's go now.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Jerome Baker.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field.
That's interference.
I don't think this is going to stand. Now give on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here. till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, come on, come on. Here.
To throw is Levis. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Like 24. 20 Rita.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Like 5-4. Like 5-4.
Back to the air, it's Levis. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Like 49. And 24 Linda. Select Green 18 Green. 22 Linda. 22 Linda. Select.
Levis to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he is going to be out of bounds. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Giants. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Going to return this from the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And this will be incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Like 13, like 13. Heroes down, 90 down, 49 Rita.
Levis. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
No. 40 Rita. 54 Rita. Hut.
Levis to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, mayday.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. A ball deep for the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is 1st and goal from, and he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New York. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. 2 runs going in the wrong direction, and now it is 3rd and 15. One more time. They'll keep it on the ground. Well, that is a fitting end to this drive. Nothing works. He loses yardage on 3rd down. Here comes 4th down. So we've reached halftime here in Jersey with the Giants on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
One-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
First and 10. Another run here with Lloyd. And he is fortunate. The line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He runs with it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
70 Lions.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. There he goes again.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Open space to the 35. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. To the left side, caught by Lamb. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. Now McCarthy. They'll set up the screen here to Pearsall. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Let's go now.
Here's McCarthy. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Those are the places on the field where the defense wants to come up with the big plays, and that was one. Down deep, get to the quarterback, knock it out, and come up with the recovery.
Mike, this is one of those times where I think for a quarterback, they get caught in between. Do I want to be a runner and take it in myself? Do I have time to let my wide receivers develop in the end zone? I think he holds on to it just a little too long. The defense pokes it free and creates a huge turnover.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Right 90, right 90.
On play action, here's Levis. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Right 13, right 13. Diamond.
From the gun, it's Levis. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Steelers offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, and he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down. Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Like 54.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
22 Rita. 49's down, 22 Rita.
To throw is Levis. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Like 54, like 54.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
20 Rita.
Throwing is Levis. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Washington. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
Hey, drop those switch. Roll.
York, good on the extra point. And the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Here comes a reverse. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with first and 10.
49.
Here's Levis to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll be brought down. What will be... It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Hold on, like 90.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
26. And 24 Linda. And 24 Linda. Flat grenade team green. 22 Linda.
They go play action with Levis. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Oh, my 29.
Off the RPO, this one's a McLaurin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A first down picked up as they are getting close.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Odd, Mike 5-4.
That's another New York Giants.
Up the middle they go. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, New York. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. from the gun, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And they will finally run him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Give inside, there's Lloyd. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. They'll run. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Steelers. His first touchdown of the new campaign. York, good on the extra point. And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Mike 0, Mike 0. 40 Rita. Heroes down, 90 down, 49 Rita.
Levis to throw it here on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Army! Here we go. 54 Rita, what?
Out of the shotgun, Levis. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
54, Mike 54.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Heroes down, 90 down, 49 Rita. Hey, come on. Hey, mayday.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Mike 24. On. Panda. Tracy. Set hut.
Here's Levis. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Mike 5-4.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Tracy. Set.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Tonight.
They'll try to run.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down. Is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
A run on 1st and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Slice extra point, up and good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. This one intercepted. And he's just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Slice extra point, up and good. And the Giants add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. That's complete. It's Lloyd. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. And they do it in blowout fashion. We thought this might be a competitive battle. It was anything but. Points came early and often. They cruised to an easy victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the